And, of course, as well, his Astros won the World Series. And it's even up.
Yeah, Boog, in an ERA of under 3, pitched over 200 innings, and looks like they were easy innings for him, and finished 5th in the American League Cy Young Award voting.
Anderson checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And yes, he did. Freddie Ferguson rings him up. And now it's Luis Robert. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Andrew Vaughn now. The 1-1. And fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Bounced up the middle. Over to Abreu. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Eloy.
2 outs, base is empty. Eloy Jimenez now. The 1-1. That one missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 2-1. And downstairs. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And now Yoan Moncada.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching, but you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle it.
That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 2-1 now. That one missing inside. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And the 3-1. Outside corner for a strike. And there's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go Go after this next guy.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And that is in for a strike. Counts full, 3-2. Here comes a pitch. Caught him looking for the K. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Back here in Houston, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Going to count 1-2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
In the air to left center. Benintendi moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman. Singy, this guy was a shortstop most of his life. He's transitioned very nicely to third base, and the power has come at the major league level. Bregman tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The wind of the pitch.
Yeah, and one thing, even though we don't see a whole lot of bunting these days, I've always been impressed with how he's been able to make that play up the third base line and throw firm to first to get the out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Bregman, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is fouled back. Runner leads away at second. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Jose Abreu up to hit. Now it gets away from Grandal. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
The pitch. And down on strikes. Third out. One hit, one left. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the White Sox 3 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Minute Maid Park, top of the second. Here's Elvis Andrus.
Elvis Andrus.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. To third. Bregman to first. One up, one down.
Batting up, the right fielder, number 2, Romy Gonzalez.
So digging in, Romy Gonzalez. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
Over to Abreu. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Anderson.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The lefty ready and a 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Righty delivers. Strike 2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Next pitch is outside. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. And that rolls into the corner. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Right-hander kicks, deals. Outside. Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Tucker leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch misses way outside. And the righty deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
3-2 now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Jake
So up next, Jake Myers.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. First and third, one down. Now it gets away from Grandal. And the wild pitch will play to run. Righty to the plate. And now it's 3-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field and caught on the warning track. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up to third, now 2 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gonzalez makes the grab, and that's the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 3 and the Astros 1. New inning getting started. Luis Robert now.
The center fielder, Luis.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
These White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
2-2. In the dirt. Maldonado gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. The other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Eloy Jimenez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The 1-1. Out to short. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Robert moves under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 1 down. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
Third baseman number 2.
And now it's Alex Bregman, doubled in his first AB. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the 2nd overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and second overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the #1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And they get Bregman for the out. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one drilled left field. Benintendi going back some more, hits the fence, and that's a 2-out double.
Just one of those at bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's going to be Jose Abreu. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out towards right center field. Gonzalez on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. So the Astros lead one, and they still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back. Start of the 4th. Here is Moncada. There's a 1-1. And that one is inside. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. On the inside corner for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Benintendi to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. The 1-1. And strike 2. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two now. Just missed. The pitch. Right side. Tucker should have it. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
Grandal.
Check swing, went around, and the count is even 2-2. And here it comes. And now it's filled up. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Curve, hit right back to him. Throws to first, and that will end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the White Sox 3 and the Astros 1. Back here in Houston, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Tucker. The 1-1. They say it went.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might...
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Can't make the play. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
First and second, no outs. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's 1 away. Oh, the throw is wild.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Martin
Maldonado. Up next for the Astros. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And now the count is even. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Got him. And 2 away now.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tucker at second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. The next offering misses, and now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Down the middle for a strike. 3-2 now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the inning.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Romy Gonzalez. Pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Jose Urquidy up and throwing. Maton getting loose as well. Two 2-1 now. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Tim Anderson.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The wind of the pitch. And a count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Knocks it down. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the third out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And the score stays 3-1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jose Ruiz.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. For all the big postseason hits Jeremy Pena has come up with, remember, he replaced the Gold Glove shortstop at Carlos Correa, and then in his first year, won the Gold Glove himself. And 1-2.
Yeah, and that can be a challenge sometimes for the younger players, Boog. They're really good at the, exceptional, extraordinary type of play, but the routine plays is where they tend to rack up those errors, but not the case for Jeremy Pena. Just cool, calm, and collected.
Gonzalez makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Robert hauls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run. Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his.
That one ripped right center field, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Vaughn into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Jose Urquidy comes on now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Jose Urquidy. TD.
Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here is Yoan Moncada. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. The throw into second. And he's got a double.
Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Now a long throw home. And he's out.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
Now it's the second baseman, Elvis Andrus. The pitch. And now 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. To the right side, Dubon fires over to first. And that is that. Eloy Jimenez helps out the Palos with this big swing. It's now 5-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, and now the first baseman, Jose Abreu. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there. Base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
On a line, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Stepping in, Yainer Diaz.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 2-1. That misses off the outside edge.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Right-handed reliever. There's a strike.
Count is full.
Back to work. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Three-two now. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros. And a 1-1. And that's in for a strike. 1 out, bases full. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. Mauricio Dubon getting ready to hit.
Second baseman.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases. Went right to work, got 2 quick outs, and he's got to bear down just to get 1 more and get out of this inning.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit and a run in to score. Another comes in to score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Kicks and fires. That's to third. Diving, and he can't make the play. Coming home. He'll score, and they trail by 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Michael Kopech.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First and second, 2 outs. And next to hit for Houston, Alex Bregman. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Astros 4. Astros go to the pen, and here comes Phil Maton. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 88, Phil Maton.
So digging in, Romy Gonzalez.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, number 2, Romy Gonzalez.
A pitch in for a strike. Now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Seth Martinez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. At the belt and fires.
Ball 2. 2-2 count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. In the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Makes a nice running catch. 1 away. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next offering misses. 2-2.
2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
On the ground right side. And that one handled on the run. Throw to first. And they take care of Anderson for the out.
Now the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now it's going to be Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And that's outside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the White Sox. They lead at 5-4.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
The left-hander on now, Jake Diekman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And he deals. Good eye in that spot. And there's a ball. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Ronaldo Lopez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Jose Abreu, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses inside. Full count 3-2. Kyle Tucker waiting to hit for Houston. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. One out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Kyle Tucker digs in now. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Left-hand hitter waits. That one not close. And that's ball two.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Gregory Santos taking over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yainer Diaz. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next one is off the play. 2-2. And delivers outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And that's a strikeout looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Nice work from the White Sox pen. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the White Sox 5 and the Astros 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Seth Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Three-two now.
Count is 3-2.
Line and a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Eloy Jimenez steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Yoan Moncada steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. And now it's even up. Vaughn at first, one gone. And it's filled up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Ball to strike. And that's outside. To the right side. Dubon to first. And that is that. So a man left for the White Sox as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Next offering upstairs. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs. Runner at first. Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros. Here's a 1-1. Check swing. Appeal to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is down low.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Got him looking. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Ronaldo Lopez on the pitch here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now Mauricio Dubon. Hard hit, base hit. Benintendi hustles to get it in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Next offering is downstairs. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Here comes a pitch. Hit slowly on the ground. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. So two in scoring position with one out. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The 1-1. In the air, left side. Benintendi is there. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 6-5.
Well, this is a big at bat right here. Nice sac fly to give his team the lead in these late innings.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. This guy has turned into a beast. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
So 2 down, and now Jose Abreu. The 1-1. Slider misses outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Joe Kelly.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Bases full, 2 gone. So next up for Houston, Kyle Tucker. The 2-1. And that one missing low.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Man, that looked to be in the strike zone right there. That's a tough one to have go against you and force in a run.
2 outs, bases full. And now here is Gainer Diaz. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Kind of goes without saying, but straining these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
And that one is lifted in the air and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Through 8 full, it's the Astros 7 and the White Sox 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Presley. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's the catcher to hit, Yasmani Grandal.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 2. And fires in a fastball at 95.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
That hits the dirt, and the count's full. Struck him out without a swing. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Righty delivers. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So up next for Chicago, Romy Gonzalez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one just misses the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bounce to third. On to second. They get 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.